Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sew Yourself a Capsule Wardrobe. It's a bit of a different video for me today. Today I'm going to be decluttering my current autumn and winter wardrobe here with you. So if that interests you, stay watching. The first steps in creating any capsule wardrobe is going through the items you already have in your closet and deciding which ones you want to keep and which ones you want to declutter or get rid of. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I've taken all the garments out of my current closet, or wardrobe as we say here in the UK. I've divided them into sections. I have bottoms, I have tops, and later on I'll have toppers and dresses. I'll be looking at every garment individually, and I'll be deciding if they either fit, they will fit in and coordinate nicely with what I have in mind for this year's autumn and winter wardrobe, and whether they're this year's colour palette or not. So, and of course whether they are in good condition or whether they need replacing. So I'm going to go through each item individually and decide whether it's a yay or nay, a stay or start off with bottoms first of all. Now bottoms for me are trousers or jeans and a skirt. I will be keeping my colour palette that I've chosen for this season and obviously winter in mind as well when I look at each individual piece. The colours I've chosen for this season are black as my main neutral, white, grey and camel as my other neutrals, with dark red, emerald green or jade green and a bright pink or kind of a cerise pink as accent colours. So on to the first garment on my rail. I have this, it's kind of a red velvety, no it's not velvety, it's kind of a suede skirt that I bought from, it's a ready to wear one. I think I've worn it once or maybe twice in the whole time that I've had it, and I've had it maybe 5 years. It probably doesn't even, they are, by the way, I'm not that skinny, they are actually folded and put onto the hangers as you can see. So I don't look that skinny at all, they just look really tiny, don't they? I'm not that tiny. So yeah, it's a nice lined skirt, it's a nice fabric, it's got a nice design with a shaped hemline there. To be honest with you, it probably doesn't fit me anymore. I need to try it on. If it does fit, it maybe will stay in my wardrobe. If it doesn't fit, I'm going to declutter that because I haven't worn it. So I'll have to see if that actually fits or not when I'm not on camera, obviously, and see what happens to it. So that's item number one. I think the remaining bottoms are now me-made items. So I'll go through these quite quickly, I think, and make a decision. So first one is, or the next one is black and grey striped ponte skirt. I wear that a lot, so that's a stay. I'm going to put that behind there if they're going to stay. Yeah, this is a, again, it's a stretch fabric, it's a stretch leopard print skirt. I don't really wear that apart from going out sometimes. It's not my favourite skirt. I can't really wear it during the day, so not sure about that. I'll keep it for now, but that might disappear depending on how I feel about it and how many garments I've got left. I won't do that one yet because it's a long skirt. This is quite a new one. I made it last December. I feel really nice in this. It's a scuba skirt. It's grey with flowers on it. It's my colours for this season. Probably not winter, although I have worn it last winter with leggings and boots. So that's a definite yes, we'll keep that. That's at the back there. I'm going to move that one. Okay, this one is another scuba skirt. It's black with pink flowers on it. I really like that. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. I can see what's going to be happening here, can't you? The next one is a black ponte skirt. It's a very deep waistband. I think that will have to be resigned to the daytime wear pile because it is getting a bit bobbled. So daytime wear, but I do need to replace that with a black short skirt for going out and stuff like that. So that'll stay, but it will be daytime wear. This skirt I made at the end of last winter. It's ponte again, and it's camouflage prints. There's greens, greys, blacks and a bit of navy in there. I'm going to keep that because it fits really nicely and it does look really nice with leggings and boots. So they're all stay skirts. This next one, again, I don't really wear it very much, perhaps to go out in. It's kind of again, it's another ponte. It's black with silver flowers on it. I don't really wear that. I like it, but I don't like it enough to keep in my wardrobe. So I think that's a declutter. This skirt is, actually my mum borrowed this and worked for my wedding. It's kind of a bit of an A-line skirt. Again, it's in grey jersey. I do like that. It's a bit, to be honest, it's a bit plain, but grey is one of my neutrals. So that's a stay as well. I have to say that I made quite a lot of skirts recently and I made some last year as well. So as far as the skirts are concerned, I'm quite happy with what's in my wardrobe at the moment. And this is it's a Northcote skirt from Style Arc. It's a long black ponte skirt with a slight flare. I absolutely love that skirt. I don't have enough tops to wear with it, so that's a consideration, but yeah, I absolutely love that, so that's definitely staying. So onto my trousers then. This is going to be really quick. I have a pair of Eleanor jeans, that are getting quite thin now. I've worn them so much and washed and worn them so many times. They are really yeah, they're really getting a bit tatty, so they need to be replaced. I do have some denim, stretch denim, to make them again with, and I'm currently making a pair of black stretch linen Eleanor jeans. So they're staying, but they do need to be replaced over time. And the second pair of trousers I have are a pair of very wide legged. They're quite, if I take them off the hanger for a minute, they're quite tight fitting, or they're nice and fitted at the top. The legs are really wide. I think I've worn those once. I popped to the shops and really did feel like the legs were flapping around. Now I know wide leg trousers are on trend this season. I don't think I'll be wearing those. So they are going to be decluttered and possibly put into a charity bag along with the other couple of things that I've decluttered already. Okay, moving on to my tops. I don't have many tops in my wardrobe at all. The main reason being that I got rid of a lot of tops last year. I had quite a lot of tops that I bought from a supermarket chain, so they were ready to wear, and I bought them quite a while ago, but guilt stopped me from getting rid of them. And they were getting quite tight around the middle. They weren't flattering, they kept riding up. They just weren't flattering at all. But like I said, guilt prevented me from getting rid of them. But I managed to overcome that guilt last autumn, and just got rid of a lot of them. So ultimately I was left with not many tops last year. So I do need to fill an awful lot of gaps in my wardrobe, and those gaps will be tops. The first one I have is, this is a ready to wear top. It's quite silky jersey, quite fine. It's got a really nice drape. It's got a short sleeve and a kind of a scoop neck. I absolutely adore that. If I could wear that every single day, I would. So I'm keeping that one. I mean, I've had it about 12 years, maybe even more, to be absolutely honest. Perhaps more like, I don't know, 15 years, but it's still in really good condition. It's a bit creased because I have taken it out of the drawer and I haven't worn it for a while because it's been summer, but I'm definitely keeping that. And because I like it so much, it'd be a really good idea to recreate that in perhaps a few more colours of my colour palette. The next top I have to show has only just been made. I made it a couple of weeks ago. It's the Maria Denmark Kristen top. That's a kimono top. You can't quite see it again, can you? But that's the one I made a couple of weeks ago. Fits really nicely. Will go with loads of things I intend to make this season. So that's definitely staying. I'll put it around this way, I think. Okay, now to get to a few ready to wear tops. I have a white top with 3/4 sleeves. That's a little bit tight. Let's declutter that. A grey ready to wear top. Again, a little bit tight. And a black ready to wear top. Yeah, it's not so bad. It fits quite nicely. However, the fabric's really thin, so that will need to be replaced. I'm going to keep that, I think, just because if I declutter it, I will literally have nothing to wear. So I'm going to keep that one with the view to decluttering that or replacing it. This top I made last year. I absolutely adore it. And I adore the fabric and the colour. However, I think it's too big around the shoulders and the bust area. I used it's Pattern Emporium, and I'd not used any that be patterns for tops before from Pattern Emporium. And although I went on my body measurements, this top came out a lot bigger than I would usually wear. So I will keep it in my wardrobe because it's the correct colour palette. It's the bright pink. And I do like the fabric. It's a little bit different. It's burnout stretch velvet there. So I will keep it. But if I made that again, I would make a smaller size. I'd size down on that. So I will keep it. I have the opposite problem with this pattern or this garment. I love the fabric. I love the style. And together it looks really good with jeans and boots. However, it's a little bit tight. The fabric doesn't have as much stretch as I thought it did. It needs more stretch to the pattern. So I will keep that because it's the correct colour palette. Okay, next garment. Again, I made this last year. I do like it. I absolutely love it, in fact. It's my colour palette. It's black and it's an off-white. It's a great pattern, fits nicely. However, the fabric has bobbled slightly at the front. I don't know why, but I do manage to bobble my fabrics, make them pill quite a lot. I don't know why. Other people tend to get away with it. It's not the quality of fabric that I choose. I just seem to bobble my fabrics. I'm going to keep that, but only wear it at home. So I will keep it, but I think I'm going to replace that with another stripy top. Okay, I have, this is the Sinclair Jolie top. I made it in ITY fabric, I think. It's black and white, spotty. There we go. That's a really nice top. I absolutely love that. So that's staying, definitely. That's a nice transitional piece, actually. So I can wear that whilst it's still warm. going into autumn. This top I made when I was a brand ambassador. It's made in ITY fabric. Fabric's gorgeous. In fact, I have a pair of culotte shorts in. I made them from the same length of fabric. Yeah, not my favourite. It's not. The colours don't really do anything for me. I bought it because I liked the fabric. I bought it online. I love the quality, it's fantastic. It's got a nice, decent amount of stretch. But somehow I just don't like the garment. It's a tunic length rather than top. And it looks okay with the black short skirt. But I don't know. I'm not really convinced. I wear it if I have to wear it, and it's kind of, I'll wear that. So I think I'm going to declutter that. On to the next garment. This is a dolman top, or dolman sleeve top. It's the Dana top from Ministry of Patterns. Great little pattern. I hate the fabric. It's not in my colours for this season, so that's going to be decluttered. This, however, is the same pattern, but in black jersey. It's only black. It's not cotton lycra. It's just ordinary cotton jersey. I do like that. It's more of a topper because I prefer to wear it with something underneath it, just for a bit of warmth. So that's staying. Okay, so now we're on to dresses and toppers. Start with the dresses first of all. It should be really quick because I don't have many dresses. First one is this dress that I made last winter. It's it's a soft brush jersey. Fabric was from Tia Knight. This is a Sneha dress from Wardrobe by Me. Absolutely love it. I love the fit. I love the fabric. I absolutely love everything about that. So that's a definite stay. I'll just pop that back on the front. This is the same pattern, but in a slightly different jersey. It's a grey and dark grey leopard print fabric. It's a cotton lycra jersey rather than the soft brush jersey on the first dress, and it's got a short sleeve. This looks really nice actually over leggings with a black cardigan. The only thing I would say is it's getting perhaps a little bit pilled, but it's fine for daytime wear, so I'm going to keep that. Third dress I made quite a while ago now. It's the South Bank dress from Nia Lee Patterns. And I made it in, I think it's a kind of a French terry. It's a navy French terry with little gold stars on the front, on the surface. And then I used the reverse of the French terry for the collar, the cuffs and the band at the bottom. I've made this about, I would say, 5 or 6 years ago. I don't wear it very often at all. It's navy. It's not in my colour palette for this season. And I haven't worn it at all last year. I usually wear it on Christmas Day actually because of the stars. But I don't wear it at any other time, and it looks a bit baggy really. It's kind of it's a bit shapeless. Perhaps not my style now. Or it was at the time, but not now. So I think that's going to be decluttered. Okay, on to the toppers next. These cardigans are all made by me. This cardigan, there we go, it's a cotton mix. It's kind of a chambray blue or a mid blue, denim blue. It's not my colour palette, but I like the cardigan an awful lot, and it took ages to knit, and I really do like the cardigan. So I'm not going to declutter it. What I am going to do is put it in my drawer and save it for next spring. So that won't be decluttered, but it won't be part of my autumn wardrobe. Although you may see it appearing because I could possibly wear this over jeans and a tank. This is a cardigan that I finished probably in March, April time, did I? Not really sure. I'm not sure when I finished this, but I finished it possibly at the end of autumn last year. It's in pure wool. It's one of the petite knit patterns, and it's got a yoke. It was knitted top down. I just want to say, by the way, that I don't store my cardigans and my knitwear on hangers. They are on hangers solely for this video. So they will be folded and stored in a drawer as soon as the video's over. I love that. It's kind of a light camel, and it's a colour that I probably would never have reached for normally, but having seen it looking so classy on a lot of the wardrobe toolkits that I had or have, I decided that I'd knit this cardigan in a light camel. So that will definitely be in my autumn wardrobe this year. A couple of cardigans that are, well, they're grey, really, so they fit in quite nicely. I knitted this a couple of years ago. It's knitted in alpaca and kid silk. It's a boxy little cropped cardigan with pearl buttons or shell buttons. Absolutely love that. That's a yes. Oh, I didn't put the camel one back, did I? I'm going to grab that quickly. Make sure I don't declutter it accidentally. I finished this earlier this year. Again, it's knitted with kid silk mohair yarn. It's 2 strands together. It's in garter stitch. Absolutely, you turn the cuffs back on themselves. Absolutely fantastic cardigan. It's so lightweight and so warm. That's definitely staying. The last cardigan is a stitched cardigan rather than knitted. It's the Keeley cardigan from Rebecca Page Patterns in this grey raindrop fabric. It's in cotton lycra. It's the Keeley cardigan. I'm wearing the navy version over a tank today. Absolutely adore that. I love the pattern, love the fabric, so that's staying in my wardrobe. So all those cardigans are staying. I probably do need to add a few more. They're all neutrals, and I could maybe do with a few colourful cardigans. I've almost finished a cardigan that's knitted in double knitting, and it's in a cerise pink colour, so I only have the final piece left to do on the cardigan. So as soon as that's finished, it will be joining these cardigans in my wardrobe. And the final part, sort of outerwear, really. I'm going to start with this one, I think. It's the Unwind sweatshirt or Unwind hoodie from Pattern Emporium. I made it earlier in the year, just at the beginning of spring, I think. I've worn that loads, especially when it's been chilly. Absolutely love it. It's got the hood. It's lightweight. It's the right colour for my colour palette. It's actually light grey, so it's a lighter neutral, so that's definitely staying. I'm going to put that with the cardigans, I think. Last few items. I made this was another brand ambassador make. I wouldn't normally have tackled anything like this at all because I didn't have the confidence to tackle anything. It's a bomber jacket. It doesn't have a collar, but it has kind of a mandarin collar type affair going on at the top. It's got a zip. It's fully lined, as you can see, fully lined. And I made a fantastic job of that, but I don't like it. The sleeves are a smidge too short, and I actually don't like the fabric. I like the fabric, I like the garment, I really like how I managed to make it. I was thrilled when I'd actually had made it, but I just don't like wearing it. I don't know why I don't like wearing it, I just don't. So that is going to be decluttered. And we come to the final garments. I'll just take this off because that's a separate thing. This is the With Love poncho from Pattern Emporium. I made it at the end of last year, and it was a make for Tier Night Fabrics. I was one of their brand ambassadors, and it was I made this, hashtag I made this. I absolutely love the fabric. It's in a beautiful berry pink. I don't like the garment. I have never worn it. I think I feel really conscious about wearing it. I used the fabric, a piece of fabric for the binding around the neck. I've got the top in the same colour and the same fabric that I've just showed on video. I just don't like the two together. I also made the infinity scarf to put with the poncho, and I'll just show you that on its own is far too long. When I double it over and put it over my head again, it's just too short and too bulky. So that was a real mistake. That's going to be decluttered. However, this poncho, it's made in absolutely, the fabric is beautiful. It's a pile fleece, coral pile fleece. It's absolutely gorgeous. Colour is wonderful. I just haven't got the guts to go out and wear this in public. What I'm going to do, it's not going to be part of my capsule wardrobe as such. I am going to keep it and wear it in my workroom when it gets cool, because it does get cold in my workroom. And I also may put it on in the evenings rather than putting the heating on with a pair of woolly socks, because it doesn't have sleeves, obviously, because it's a poncho and I can knit in that. So I'm going to keep that, but it's not going to be part of my actual capsule wardrobe. So this is my final cut for my autumn and winter capsule wardrobe. I definitely have a lot of gaps in my wardrobe. I need maybe a couple more dresses because I only have two and one decent one. I obviously need some more cardigans as well, and some more toppers like hoodies, and sewn cardigans would be nice. I'm in desperate need of tops because I only have those many tops. I have some skirts. I have one pair of trousers. So my sewing plans for autumn and winter 23-24 will be to fill those gaps in my wardrobe. And these are all the items that I'm going to declutter. So yeah, there's no point in having items in your wardrobe that you don't wear. So yeah, I want to build a cohesive collection of garments that I can wear together, and that's going to be my aim over the next couple of months. So watch out for the following videos in this mini series. Until the next time, happy sewing. Bye bye.